Well, approaching the halfway distance. This is the fourth, in fact, of a scheduled 10-rounder. Dennis Andries, former world champion in blue. From America, his opponent in the yellow, David Sewell. Referee is Dave Paris.
Sewell's trying to keep him. He's taking the centre of the ring. He's not allowing Andries to. He's trying to not allow him to force him back so much. He's inching forward, Andries. That's what he's got to do. Push him back to the ropes and then land that club and right hand around the side in particular, and slow him down. And still, it's only the fourth round, so he's got time to do the damage with that right hand. But he's got to bang the body first and get that left hand. Look at how high Sewell's left hand is. He wants to get that down first and then land his own big club and right. The way to do that is to attack the body. So it's still very quick, very accurate, strong. It's a good right hand around the side from Andries. So it's come right back. Left hook to the body's good. Ooh, club and right hand around the side.
At the middle gate.
He's trying to make Tyson sort of right hook around the body and then ripping the right uppercut. But it's not working with this guy. He's providing a very difficult opponent indeed. Very tough opponent. This might be a big mistake by Andries to pick this guy.
Especially after a year out of the ring.
Try the right hand, Sewell, over the top of Andries' left hand.
Right!
Andries is getting a wee bit frustrated because he's tried several moves on this guy and it hasn't worked. Oh, a beautiful body shot. That hurt Andries, there's no doubt about that. Right hand and left hook to the body. Good move from Sewell. You see, he can see Andries' move just before he launches them. He just spot them and get out of trouble. Smart boxing from Sewell. See that, keeping that head, keeping it down when Andries comes over with that right hand, switching, balancing his feet from side to side and providing a very elusive opponent indeed, especially when he gets him back to the ropes. He just swivels out of there. Good round for Sewell. I have him inching ever so slightly ahead here.
And I think he knows it too. In the background you can see green-jacketed Brendan Ingle, always a good man to have in your corner. The House Champions Boxing Camp from Venice, California. It's just outside Los Angeles on the Pacific Coast. And with a little bit of self-belief here, Sewell can take this.
Yeah, Andries came forward there. See that right hand to the body, left hook, beautiful shot. And see the way he got the elbows down there immediately. Those are two good body punches from Sewell. He's an intelligent kid, good boxer, nice moves.
And astonishing to think that Dennis Andries now in his third decade as a professional fighter, and his first professional fight in 1978. It's a long time in the ring. Round 5, and I'd have to say that out of Sewell in the gold and black from America, I'd have him around probably 2 in front at this stage.
I have him 2 rounds ahead as a matter of interest. And he's standing now. He's prepared to stay and trade with Andries. And what he's doing is he's taking the centre of the ring, not allowing Andries to force him back, which is good because Andries is an aggressive fighter. Look at how quick those punches are. They look quick for a big man like that. And he's quicker than Andries, that's the thing. Measuring him. And he's not allowing Andries to dictate to him. He's doing the dictating. He's growing in confidence every round and every round. Good right hand to the body from Andries, club and right hand, but he's caught that right hand again himself because he doesn't like fighting going back, and his hands go down, and he's an open target. Oh, just missed Sewell with that right hand. If that had landed, it could have been a whole different ball game. So maybe Sewell's confidence might be his undoing.
I think it may be a mistake if he elects to stand and trade with Andries. I really do, because we know that Andries can take a good shot. This man is not particularly renowned as a big hitter, and Andries would like nothing better than a good toe-to-toe scrap in the middle of the ring.
That's for sure.
Like that.
Good right hand.
That's it, there you go. Break him up, kid. Behind the left, behind the left.
Yeah, the corner shot and back him up behind the jab. That's the way to do it. If he hopes to land with the right hand, it's a sneaky left hand out and then pop the right hand over. This guy's still well in this fight. Well in it. In fact, I have in my head, you know, unless Andries actually touches for him with one of those big right hands, he's got a great chance of creating a huge upset here.
And it would be a huge upset. You're not wrong.
Andries is trying to fox him, keeping his hands low, trying to fox him into one of those, landing one of those big right hands on him. Still lots of power in those right hands, isn't there, Dave?
Well, there sure is, but he's just finding in very, very short little bursts. Andries comes in behind the left and whacks in a right and hopes it's going to land.
Yeah.
And really, Sewell's hip to all this now.
Well, I don't know that he's got it covered completely, but he's won that round, that's for sure. Again, close round, but I still have him ahead. They're clapping in his own corner, so they're obviously happy with him.
So the next round, round 6, and for my money, Andries has got quite a considerable amount of work to do now.
Yeah, still boxing very well, Sewell, and I like the idea of taking the fight to Andries. Whilst Andries is a very successful, aggressive fighter, he doesn't like being backed up, and he is vulnerable and open. So if Sewell can do that, they need to get Andries motivated in the corner here. He needs to step up again, try and step up again, which I don't know whether it's possible or not.
10 seconds. Seconds up. Round 6.
Round 6, and Sewell, David Sewell, originally from Florida, now out of California. Slow to come out, but don't be fooled by that, because he's in reasonable control of this contest against former world light heavyweight champion Dennis Andries.
Yeah, Sewell is boxing quite well. He's just got to be on his guard here. Clean, quick, fast punches is what he's got to do if he wants to beat Andries. Andries, on the other hand, has got a hope to lure him onto one of those big, powerful right hands. Just get him to keep trading with him and hope that he nails him with one of those right hands. He's got to be able to step up a gear as well. Just be quicker, and if he does nail Sewell, just get on top of him like a shot.
That's quite right. I don't think Andries is making enough use of the attribute that he has, namely his strength. He should be really bullying Sewell, crowding him, messing him around a bit, seeing how far he can get away with Dave Parris. Well, the guy is a former world champion. Need to have a little bit of champion's pride from Andries in this contest.
Yeah, he's going to need it, that's for sure. We're into the 7th round or 6th round here, and this guy's strong as a horse, quick too, fast man, fast boxer for cruiserweight, quick hands, and seems to be able to absorb a decent punch. And Andries is not able to land, has not landed at this stage anything that remotely hurt the guy. So that could all change in a fraction of a second. Now that's better for Andries. He backs him up and pushes him back and throws away at him and
that's right.
Steamrolls in on top of him. That's much better for him.
But Sewell's defence is really pretty good. He's got the elbows tucked in, the guard held high, sort of peekaboo style. And he absorbs Andries' shots and then comes back. Typical American fighter, very loose-limbed.
Yeah, that left hook to the body is a cracking shot from Sewell. Long, sort of an arcing shot. That hits you on the solar plexus, you're in trouble.
I'm impressed by this guy.
No doubt about it, I'm impressed with him. And I'm not so sure that it was a wise decision to pick this guy as your return to the ring after 12 months out. Very tough and durable opponent, very live opponent. See the way he got that head moving from side to side? That's good defensive moves, and so boxing very, very smartly indeed.
Last 10.
Again, a very even round. Maybe you could give that to Andries and forcing him back, but it's a very, very close round indeed.
Yes, for the first time in this contest, Andries actually did try and get the jab to work. I know this was one thing that Manuel Stewart in the Kronk really worked overtime, trying to instill some of the basic rudiments in the Andries game that were never really there.
Some good work here from Andries and banged him back into those. But it only came in very small doses, and he didn't really land with anything substantial there, Tony. That right hand around the side, that's a good shot. But you know, if you can't get the head, work the body. It was a very close round again. I still have this guy 2 rounds ahead.
10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 7.
It's scheduled for 10, and this is round 7. David Sewell from America in the gold. Dennis Andries from Britain, former world champion, of course, in the blue. And Andries is caught a real live one here. Behind on scorecards of both Barry McGuigan and myself.
Oh, good left hook to the body again by Sewell. Good counter from Andries. Oh, good left hook from Andries. Landed what looked like a solid left hook, but Sewell was unsettled, but got his hands back up again. He's better work again. Again, Andries is a much better fighter when he's coming forward, even if he's not hitting the target, hitting him on the arms or punching at him and just swarming over the top of him. Because then he's got a chance of landing that, particularly that big clubbing right hand, which has done so much damage in the past to fighters. So it's just boxing very sensibly again.
That's better from Andries. Much better.
Sewell's beginning to flag a bit, slow down.
He is, isn't it? It's quite noticeable. But how many fights have we seen Dennis Andries have like this? Having to come from behind and just grind down an opponent to win. And Andries getting through much more often now.
Yeah, it's better work from him now. Just forcing Sewell back, just keeping on top of him. Oh, good left hook again.
Right.
Two minutes gone.
Oh, good right hand. Good shot.
From Andries.
Good shot. Walked onto that, a perfect shot. Throw sort of a clumsy long left hook, come a jab, and then pop that right hand over the top. Sewell's getting up on his toes now, and getting on his bike and moving away, so obviously he was hurt with that shot. Andries starting to pile the pressure on.
This is a good round for Andries.
No doubt, this is the best success of the fight in this round. Oh, good right uppercut to the body from Sewell. Nice little move. Andries has switched up the gear, there's no doubt about that. Big round for him.
Yes, he takes that round emphatically. Although being outboxed for quite a substantial amount of the contest, the outcome, if it goes the full 10, is certainly not beyond him.
Oh, he snatched one back there, so he's now down to, in my opinion, one round of a lead. But what's a couple of cracking right hands from Andries in this round. Look at that for a right hander. It glanced off his chin. It still had a lot of effect on him. Legs looked a bit shaky. Again, bang! Look at that for a shot. Absolute corker of a right hand. And that's his pet punch, that big clubbing right hand. Sewell looks tired here. He looks a bit shaken. You can see him breathing heavy and trying to motivate him in the corner. You've only got 2 rounds, son, or 3 rounds.
10 seconds, rolling. Seconds out, round 8.
The one thing about fighting Dennis Andries is you never get a moment's respite. He just keeps coming forward. No great change in pace, but he's always there in front of you. You can never take a breather, a round breather against Andries.
Well, I think he's been told in his corner he's letting this one slip away, and he's got to force the fight to Sewell. Force it because he doesn't like the pressure. So in the last round in particular, he showed a bit of vulnerability to pressure, and he's starting to feel the pace now. He's starting to slow down. Good club right hand on the side. Oh, left hook from Sewell. Beautiful shot. He needs to throw more punches like that. Straight ones and then that long left hook to the body. Because he still has a big chance of winning this fight. So it's just got to force Andries back with that left jab. Try and force him back. Snap the jab, snap it, and put that right hand straight in afterwards with a left hook to the body. And just pull his head back out again. Get his hands back up. But if he allows Andries to force him back to the ropes, he can then tee off that clubbing right hand round the side like that and over the top. And have you no doubt, Dave, Andries is tired too.
Well, yes, I wonder whether that last round was maybe took a little bit more out of him than we realised. He's still coming forward, but
see the way he moved out of the way and took that, didn't take that right hand at all, just completely avoided that right hand. A beautiful move by Sewell. Andries forced him back to the ropes, tried the right hand, and he just got that. Oh, landed a good shot there from. Great right hand from Andries, just popped him right on top of the head.
you see there's no follow-up. One shot goes in, and then that's it.
The right hand round the side, that takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it?
Don't let him get confident, man.
Oh, left hook again. This is a really good contest. Well matched, both of these guys.
Well, it's refreshing to see that there's no real panic stations in the Andries corner. They're working quite calmly, but there must be some anxiety there, Barry.
Oh, there's no doubt that they're concerned, but it's still a very close fight. I give Andries that. He just shaded the last round. Very close round, but Andries just shaded it, so...
Well, you've got them level on your card. I've got the American one ahead.
Could be a case of them level there. Andries missed with that right hand. It looked more effective from outside the ropes here, but when we see the replay, it didn't actually land square. But Andries has come on in the last 2 rounds.
2 rounds to go then for Andries to salvage something. It's desperately close.
This is all on these last 2 rounds. Sewell started off confidently in this round. He's got to keep that up. What happens is he allows Andries to force him back in the latter half of each round, and it's always impressive to the referee when the guy finishes the round stronger. So
that's right.
Got to try and keep in the centre of the ring. Don't allow. Keep his hands up high like that. Don't allow Andries to force him back, and get his long straight punches off first. And just recover quickly. Get his hands back up in time. There's no doubt he's hurt Andries around the body with those clubbing left hooks and right hand, banging them into the solar plexus. Oh, that left hook's a cracker.
Bounced off the top of Andries' head.
See the way he gets down, the American, and just slips under Andries' left jab, bangs in the right round the side, and the left hook. Some beautiful moves there, and there's no question about that. No straight punches are good. He's winning this round so far. Oh, good right hook on the side from Andries. Beautiful shots. You see the difference when Sewell forces him back? Andries is not the same fighter when he's been pushed back.
Nope. That's quite right.
Picking him off with long punches. A good effort from the American. Because this fight is very close, and we don't know what way Dave Paris is looking at it. Bearing in mind that Andries has got a bit of home advantage here.
But as you say, he is putting in a good last 30 seconds of every round.
He always forces it in the last half a minute of each round. We're into the last minute of the fight, this round, and it's the last minute of this round. Watch the way Andries comes on every time.
Now that really is the hallmark of a wily old pro, that is.
For sure.
When you've had over 50 fights as Andries has, there's a little time clock ticking away in your head. You know perfectly well how much longer there is in each round.
Oh, beautiful uppercut from the American there into the body. Beautiful shot. For a big man, being able to turn that shot in like that is very, very impressive indeed.
Andries just tweaked him with a left and again.
I don't think there's anything substantial. He's just sort of was off balance at the time. Look at that right hand from the American. This is a big round for the American, and Andries has tried his best to force him back. Last 10 of the round, there we go. I give that round to the American.
Well,
it's all in the last round.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And those who said that Andries should maybe have called it a day when he lost against Hakim Tafet for the European title a year ago today, maybe they had a point. Having his 54th contest tonight, and in this day and age for a professional to have that, that's a lot of contests, Barry.
For sure, yeah, he's shown signs of wear and tear, there's no question about that. He's slow, his reactions have slowed down, and he's fighting bigger men, that's the thing. He's got a bit thicker in muscle mass, and he's put some weight on, and there's no doubt that he's slower, and he's not as powerful as at a cruiserweight as he was at light heavyweight. This is a very close fight, it's all in the last round.
I must say, on my card, I've got the American too far ahead to be caught, but we never know. It's a British ring. Yes, the final round of what could be a real upset. Dennis Andries, former world champion, of course, at light heavy. He's in the blue, and his cruiserweight opponent from America is David Sewell.
Andries up on his toes. Better straight punches from Sewell again. Good body shots too on the inside. This guy's very impressive. Very good. Andries just trying to pour all over him again. At right hand, he's got to push him back, and he wants to win this. He's got to win this last round big. Good attack to the body from Andries.
Well, he started the round well enough, but everything he's thrown at the American's just taken it, come back with good shots of his own.
Yeah, but his effort level has increased in this round.
Well, minute gone. And I wonder how much it's going to count in Dave Parris's eyes that really it's Andries who's been coming forward, trying to make the pace for most of this contest.
Work it. Let it go to it, Dennis. That's it, Dennis. Right! Come on, Dennis. Set. Bring it up, Ben.
Good right hand from Sewell again. Those straight right hands of his are beautiful to watch.
Let it go. Let it go. Come on, Dennis. Go through it.
Both very tired at this stage. But this has been fought at a cracking pace for cruiserweights. Some beautiful moves and some great combinations from both fighters.
And the last minute now. And if he loses, you never know, it might be the last minute of Dennis Andries' professional career. Cry from his corner, come on, champ. Trying to encourage him. It's not the championship days, I fear. It might be over for good now. 20 seconds.
Yeah, Sewell's lost this round. Andries will give it to him for effort. He's forced Sewell back, but very, very close. Very close indeed.
Yes, Andries taking this round.
Yeah, full marks Andries for the effort in this round.
Andries got it. Well,
There we go.
Andries got it. I must confess, in my book, I think the American might just have done enough, but Dave Parris
Yeah,
is...
it'll be interesting to see the score.
That's right.
Very close fight.
Dave Parris's
Very
opinion
close
counts.
indeed.
And Andries looking mighty relieved. Good fight by Sewell. Good fight. I hope he comes back. Like to see more of them. And it will be very interesting to see Dave Parris's card. I gave it to the American by a round. You maybe had it to Andries by a round, Barry.
Yeah, it could have been a draw, but I thought Andries just forced the last round and just stole it ever so slight. Very close fight indeed.
Well, Mike Goodall has got the scores.
After 10 rounds of boxing, the referee has scored the contest. David Sewell, 97 points. Dennis Andries, 98 points. The winner then,
Well, two-round
Dennis
margin in the
Andries.
end. But a very, very good fight.